Hi, today I'd like to talk to you about the benefits of spending more time outside. Why would you go to the doctor when you could go outside instead? According to a 2010 article in Harvard Health, spending more time outside is a prescription for better health. Researching this topic helped me to have a better understanding of how spending time outside can affect people's overall health and benefit their lives. It is important to understand how wonderfully beneficial fresh air, outdoor spaces, and blue skies can be, especially in our current COVID-affected times. In this speech, I want to discuss how our society needs to spend more time outside enjoying the benefits of green spaces and fresh air. Some of the main points that I'll cover are spending time outside is good for your physical health. It's also a good way to improve overall mental health. Finally, it's beneficial to building and maintaining healthy relationships with our friends, our families, and our significant others. Now that I've given you a brief introduction of what I'm going to be going over, let's first discuss the physical health benefits of being outside. Spending time outside can be correlated with a healthier body, and the activities associated with being outside typically are of the type that will increase overall fitness. It's hard to be lazy when you're going outside. According to the article, Benefits of Sunlight, a bright spot for human health, the best known benefit of sunlight is its ability to boost the body's vitamin D supply. Most cases of vitamin D deficiency are due to a lack of outdoor sun exposure. Most people hear about how bad sun exposure can be for your skin. We're all warned to put on sunscreen and try to limit the amount of sun exposure we get. But in reality, excessive UVR exposure accounts for only 0.1% of the total global burden of disease in disability-adjusted life years. Sunlight itself clearly has a positive benefit in our bodily health, and the myriad of benefits from being outside go on and on. You don't need to go for a run or play a sport. Merely going out to sit on a park bench in the sun has positive health effects that can help you, the people around you, recover from being locked up due to COVID. Now that I've gone over the physical health benefits, let me tell you about the mental health benefits. Mental health is considerably better in places where people spend more time outdoors, according to an article by Business Insider from 2018. The COVID-19 pandemic has devastated our country's mental health due to the forced quarantine, causing us all to spend far less time than we normally would outside. I would argue that that wasn't enough time to begin with. A study by Michelle Kondo showed positive effects of being in and around green spaces, and was able to quantify the results by showing decreases in high blood pressure and reported negative mood. The same article goes on to explain how spending more time outdoors has positive effects and has been correlated across many separate studies over many years that all point towards the same thing. Being outside is good for your brain. It'll make you a happier person. Now that I have explained how beneficial the physical and mental benefits are, let me enumerate on how good for our relationships outdoors time really is. Spending time outdoors with other people is highly beneficial to building bonds between us. Playing games outside with other people is a fantastic way to make friends and strengthen relationships with people in our lives. This has never been more critical than now, in a world gripped by the COVID-19 epidemic. Our friendships and our relationships have been tested to their extreme by COVID, and the ability to go outside has never been so valued. Playing sports or games together is not the only way to build and maintain relationships. Hiking is also a fantastic way to strengthen bonds due to a shared struggle of a hard hike. If you don't feel like doing something as hard as going for a hike, go for a walk with somebody. It's a great way to have conversations, build and strengthen bonds with friends and family, and be able to be closer to people without being worried about COVID. In conclusion, let's review what I have covered within my speech today. First, I explained some of the physical health benefits to spending time outdoors. They are many, and most include cardiovascular and muscular health, but also include things like vitamin D. Then I explained the positive mental effects of being outside. Being outside does great things for your mind and your mental attitude. Finally, I explained and discussed the positive effects that spending more time outside has on the relationships we have with all of the people in our lives. It's important to maintain the relationships we've built with other people during these trying times. And one of the best ways to do that is going outside. Get outside and move, because now we as a society need it more than we ever have. What is going to be extremely important in recovering from this disease will be spending more and more time together and regaining our physical health. The best way to do that is to get outside. You owe it to your body, your mind, and the people in your life that you care about to spend more time outside. And most importantly, you owe it to yourself. Thank you.